Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bomb Mom. My name is Leah. If you're new here, I do makeup tutorials, product testing, I do tips and tricks for busy moms like myself. If you're interested in all things beauty, hair, skincare, you've come to the right place. So it's been a minute since I've made an actual makeup video. I've had a lot going on, as you probably heard in my last few videos. House full of sick people for a few weeks, which was no fun. I'm back this week and we're ready to rock. So I've got a few new products I wanted to share with you. Well, they're new to me anyways. We're going to be testing out this new, to me, palette from Revolution. It's called Forever Flawless Decadent. As you can see, we have a lot of beautiful nude shades, neutrals, some rosier ones in there, a couple of browns. So I think it's going to be very complimentary. Also from Revolution, I picked up this Matte Fix setting spray. There was a few different ones. There was one for like a dewy finish. This is the oil control one for the matte, so I feel like it would be good for the summertime. So we're going to check that out. I picked up a couple of lipsticks that were on sale by Revlon. This is their Super Lustrous in 046 Bombshell Red. I got a lip liner to match that one. REVLON Colorstay Longwear lip liner in the shade Wine. So there's that one I'm gonna use to line my lips. We also got another Super Lustrous in 460 called Blushing Mauve. This is just a really nice light everyday shade. So I'll do this one first and then I'll show you the red one after. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use my Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer, Born This Way. And then for the sides of my face, I'm going to use this Olay and CoverGirl. I'm trying to use this up. I've only got a little bit left. The Simply Ageless foundation. I know the colors don't match, but once it's all meshed together, it'll be okay. And I'm just gonna take this brush here and we're gonna blend everything out. The fun thing about foundation and concealer is if you don't have the exact color, you can mix two together to find your perfect shade. Now I'm going to go over this with my Photo Focus powder by Wet n Wild. This is just a translucent powder that you can use to set your foundation in place. Especially in these hot summer months. For my blush, actually first I'll do bronzer. I did get the new Hoola bronzer and I love it, but I want to use up my e.l.f. one as well. So this is the e.l.f. primer infused bronzer. We'll just put a little bit of this on to sculpt the face a tiny bit, give me a bit of color. I'm just putting a little on the tops of my cheekbones here and bringing it up into my forehead. Now for my blush, CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones. This one is in the shade Peach Perfect. So I'm going to use this middle shade here. And I'm just using the brush that it came with because it was handy. And I'm kind of dragging it up a little bit to where my temples are. And a new trick I've been doing is putting a little bit up on my forehead as well, just to give a bit of a sun-kissed glow. Now because we're using all these Revolution products today, I'll use my Revolution highlighter. For eyebrows, I'm going to do my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Just real quick and easy. All right, so it looks like we're gonna get into this eyeshadow palette now. Maybe I'll prime my eyes first because I do have to work tonight, so I want it to last all day. Since I still have some of this Milani eye primer left, we're gonna go ahead and use this up. I've had this one for like over a year and I love it, and it's like one of the best eye primers I've ever used. I do have another one from Milk Makeup and another one from NYX actually. The one from NYX isn't too bad, but I think this Hydro Grip one is okay from Milk Makeup, but for the price, you can, I mean, I don't know. I guess they're comparable, but you might get a little bit more in the Milk one, but the Milani one is like only 20 bucks and it's amazing. So highly recommend. So we're gonna go with an all over shade on the lid right now. This one here, it's called Sienna. And you're just gonna buff it in circular motions here. There's a lot of nice colors in this. I'm not sure which ones I want to use. If I want to go the more like pinky route or the more orangey route today. Decisions. Maybe we'll do a little combination of both. I'm going to take this color called Sundown and we're going to apply it in the middle of the lid here, dragging it into the middle from the outside. And I'm gonna put a little bit underneath of my eyes as well. Kind of give it a nice smoked out effect. Anything opposite from your eye color on the color wheel is really gonna make your eyes stand out. So next, we can darken up the corners a little bit. Yeah, next we're gonna use this one called Hedonic. Not sure why it's called Hedonic. Let me know in the comments below. And we're gonna darken up that crease. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. So I'm gonna take this color called Gleam and we're just gonna apply it to the inner portion of the lid here and a little bit in the inner corner. Why can't I talk? Looking pretty snazzy. I'm going to use this color called Karma just to kind of blend this out a little bit better. Just a tiny bit, not much. So yeah, overall, these are really nice shadows. They're blending very well. I can swatch them for you guys if you want. We'll do Sienna, Sundown, Gleam, and Grandeur. So look, they're not swatching the best, but clearly you can see that they're doing it for me. They're working on the lids. I'm not gonna swatch the whole thing, but so far all the colors I've used are very pigmented and they're very easy to blend. So for 20 bucks, like, you can't really go wrong. I got an eyeliner from Marcel and it's brown. It's called Dark Chocolate. So I'm gonna line the inner portion of my waterline there on the top. And you don't have to do that, it just kind of glams up the look a little bit. And I'm gonna apply a little bit on the top of the lid. And then I'm gonna smoke it out. So you can take like an angle brush or a really kind of thin brush and just smudge that eyeliner. So that way it's gonna give you more of like a smoky eye look and the line won't be so harsh. And I'll add a tiny bit just where my lashes are a bit scarce here. I'm not gonna line my entire eyes because that'll kind of close them off a little bit more. And we want your eyes to look as open as possible with this look. All right, it's safe to say we can step on ahead to mascara. One of my all-time favorites by Benefit Cosmetics is the Bad Gal Bang. The wand is just amazing. It like gets right in there. It separates all your lashes. I'm not sure what kind of formula is in here, but like it's just amazing. Like look at that. I love it. I don't even have to dip my wand in again because I feel like there's enough product left on here still. Just gorgeous. And this lasts like a full 3 months. Like if you're using it almost every day, which I have. Some of those mascaras you buy only last about a month or so, but this one's really good. So I highly recommend Benefit. They have a few other good ones. There's one called Roller Lash, I believe, and yeah, they have like 3 or 4 different kinds, but I just haven't stepped out of my comfort zone. I've only ever bought this one because I just love it so much. I'm gonna take that peach palette from CoverGirl and I'm gonna use that as a highlight up here under my brow. Now on to lipstick. I'll show you guys this this very neutral shade first. This is the one 420 Blushing Mauve, Revlon Super Lustrous. So it's very creamy. My lips feel very moisturized, and this shade of lipstick pretty much goes with any kind of look you're doing, unless it's like a more extreme look. This is more of like an everyday lipstick. Now I will show you the darker version. This one is 46 Bombshell Red, but we're gonna line our lips first with the Revlon Colorstay Longwear Lip Liner in the shade 670 Wine. I always have trouble lining my lips for some reason, especially on camera. Okay, so I've lined my lips. Go ahead and use my Bombshell Red. So yeah, I have like a tiny bit of a situation going on here, but other than that, I think it's a very nice color for like an evening look, or if you're going to some kind of event. It's very creamy as well and very moisturizing. So I'm not sure like how long lasting it would be. You'd probably have to take it along with you and reapply, especially after eating or drinking. But so far, like I really like it. It adds a little bit of shimmer, like not shimmer, but like a little healthy sheen to the lips, and it feels very comfortable, so I'm very impressed. Now the last step we're going to do, Revolution Oil Control Fixing Spray. Let's see if we have to shake this before we use it. It doesn't really say, it just says hold 20 to 23 centimeters away from your face, and we will spray. Close your eyes, of course. It doesn't really have too much of a scent. Oh great, I just sprayed it in my coffee. Anyway, it doesn't really have too much of a scent, but yeah, it just kind of sets everything in place, and your makeup's not gonna go anywhere for the rest of the day. All right, so here's the final look. I think it turned out very well. I really enjoyed these eyeshadows. They blended amazingly. The lipstick is awesome. The setting spray feels really nice on my skin for being an oil control and a mattifying one, my skin doesn't feel dry or anything. It just feels really nice and healthy, and it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm very happy overall with all the products that I've tested today. So if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like and hit that notification bell so you know each time I'm uploading a new video. And once again, I appreciate all of your support and for following along with me on my makeup journey. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye!